Welcome. This is the third in a series of 4 special Art Watch events at the Zanesville Museum of Art. Through funding from the PNC Arts Alive Foundation, we've been presenting opportunities for the public to see working artists making hot glass, making quilts, making pottery. And the next one will be printmaking, the 4th. But this is a chance today to see artists forming pottery, forming with the wheel, glazing, firing, and seeing completed work. And then looking at that completed work in relationship to the historic pieces in our collection. So today you can see wheel-thrown pottery made. Make it yourself and compare it to a piece of pottery made in ancient Egypt that was wheel-thrown in about 4000 BC. So we think this is a great way to see the continuity of art, and we appreciate the support from the PNC Arts Alive Foundation for making this possible.
The beauty of clay is it totally responds to you. Whatever you do, it's going to respond to you. If you're not sure what you're doing, it's going to respond to you. It's kind of going to go this way, then go that way, and it's not going to know what to do because you're not sure what to do. So, like, I don't know, I just did a pull, and then I thought, well, my piece is getting a little wider than I want right away, so I'm going to just collar it in. That's all you have to do. A little bit of water. It's really this great plastic material. You just collar it in, and all of a sudden you can have control over your piece. You want to flatten out your lip a little bit, you just put a little bit of pressure there on the clay, and you're changing the shape.
Another important thing to do when you're throwing is to always get that excess water out of the bottom of your pot. It'll create some cracks in there as it dries if it's too soaked. Now, ever since I've been throwing, a lot of potters wouldn't even stand for this much clay, stand up for this much clay, little of clay, but it's something that I've gotten into the habit of doing.
So what Tom and I are both doing is we've got one hand on the inside, and that's the part you can't see. And anybody want to see?
Yeah, you feel free to stand up and look inside anytime you want.
Slurry on our hands?
Come on, give me the love. Show me the love.
This is the physical world. It's all about being tactile. Come on. You don't have to touch my hands, but you can come look. What you need again? Andy, come on up. Go for it.
Okay, so what I have here are too many.
Yeah, so if you look, you can see the.
So I'm going to take out my finger.
And my hand on the inside is going to push out as my hand on the outside pushes in, and through that action, as the wheel's spinning, the clay's going to move up. Okay. So I'm going to slow the wheel down a little bit and watch that clay start to move. You see that? I'm also affecting the shape that I'm working with. I'm getting some height, and then I stop right at the top. I never go through the top. I stop. I stabilize the piece a little bit,
Right from the studio,
and then I decide,
all that and working on my
what do I want to do next?
As I came to town. well, first I draw it, and then I make a model out of modeling clay. It's actually to scale, just the way you see it here. And that modeling clay is sitting on a piece of plastic. And I cut a plastic container, a ring, put it over it, just pour plaster over it. And when the plaster dries, or just sets up, I can turn it over and I can peel my original right out of the mold. And that's my working mold. To do this, I just dust it with talc, just to help it release. Get a blank of clay that's approximately the same size. Just push it in any way you want. Pound it, clean and easy. Squeegee it off. Just clear it. Just have to kind of massage it a little bit, break it loose if there's any spots that doesn't come out. I want to infuse it with history.